So in the previous topic, we studied about how to get a impedance matching using single element. For single element matching, the impedance, the load impedance must be on R is equal to one circle like this, or R is equal to one circle like this. This is R is equal to one circle. The point must be like this over the R is equal to one circle, or maybe like this. Point D, it should be on the R is equal to one circle, or it may be on the G is equal to one circle, that is conductance. G is equal to one circle, conductance circle, G is equal to 1. If the point like C, A and D, by adding single element, you can get a impedance matching as we discussed in the previous topic. Now if the point is not on the R is equal to one circle, R is equal to one circle, or G is equal to one circle, if the point is like this as shown in this figure, that is point E. Here this point E is not on the G is equal to one circle or R is equal to one circle, because you can see here the point E, through the point E, this is impedance point, for example load point. Through this load point, the circle, resistance circle passing is R is equal to 0.2 circle. This is R is equal to 0.2 circle is passing, and the conductance circle is that is 0.5 circle. This is G is equal to 0.5 circle passing through the point E. So this point E is not on the R is equal to one circle or G is equal to one circle. So in such a case, we need two elements to match this load impedance. So that we will be discussed in the next topic. Similarly, here also that point P, for example, if you take a point P, here this point P, it is on the R is equal to 2 circle. This is R is equal to 2 circle. It is not on R is equal to 1 circle. And similarly, this point, if you can take a impedance conductance circle, that conductance circle maybe some 0.2 circle may pass through this point. So G's one circle is also not passing through this point. In such a case, it is we needed two elements for impedance matching. So in the next topic, we will see the L matching. There is a L matching network or two element matching. So if the point is not on the R is equal to one circle or G is equal to one circle, then we have to go for two element matching. Two elements are needed to match the load. For example, if consider a circuit here, it is a load impedance ZA is connected. This ZA is marked on the Smith chart as shown in this figure here. This is a ZA. It is, as we can see here, it is not on the R is equal to one circle or G is equal to one circle, because the circles passing through this point A are G is equal to some 0.5 circle and R is equal to 0.2 circle. They are passing through the point A. So it is not on the R is equal to one circle or G is equal to one circle. So in such a case, what we have to do, first we have to move from A on resistance circle or on the conductance circle like this. This is a conductance circle. You can move from here on the conductance circle like this, either in the clockwise direction or in the anti-clockwise direction, or from here you can move in the clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction on the resistance circle. First, from here you reach the R is equal to one circle like this. R is equal to one circle. You have to reach R is equal to one circle or G is equal to one circle. Either way, this way also we can move. So first we have to move from here to reach the R is equal to one circle, or G is equal to, this way also we can move. That is the second solution. For example, if you consider a first solution, from this point first you reach R is equal to one circle or G is equal to one circle by moving over constant resistance circle or a conductance circle. So from here to reach the R is equal to one circle, the path is from here we should move on the conductance circle like this. This is a conductance circle. If we move over this conductance circle, it will intersect at C, that R is equal to one circle. See, this is the R is equal to one circle. So start from A, move on the conductance circle, move on the conductance circle in the clockwise direction up to point C. That is, C is the intersection of R is equal to one circle and this circle, this from where A we move to C, that is a conductance circle. So you stop here. So we reached the R is equal to one circle here. So started from A and we moved on a conductance circle and we reached R is equal to one circle. So you stop here. So we moved one movement from A to C. So that adds one element to the circuit. That is, we are moving from A to C on the conductance circle in the clockwise direction. You moved from A to C in the clockwise direction on the conductance circle. That adds capacitor in shunt. So it will be adding like this shunt element, that is a capacitive element. And next, from C, after reaching R is equal to one circle, from there you move to the point B on a resistance circle. This is R is equal to one circle now. So from point C, that is now on the R is equal to one circle. From C, you move in the anti-clockwise direction to reach the center of the Smith chart, that is the point B. So C to B we have to move on the resistance circle in the anti-clockwise direction. That adds one more element, that is a series capacitor. This is a series element. Series element will be added, that is a capacitor in this case. So like that, first if the point is not on the R is equal to 1 or G is equal to 1 circle, that impedance load point is not R is equal to 1 circle or G is equal to 1 circle. In such a case, what we have to do, from the load point you move on either on the resistance circle or on the conductance circle like this, but you should reach the R is equal to 1 circle, or it may be G is equal to 1 circle. Either this way also we can move. That solution we will see in the second slide. So the first one solution one is moving from A, you move on conductance circle and reach a C, that is R is equal to 1 circle. So from A to C adds one element, that is a shunt element in this case, and it is capacitor. Again from C, that is now C is on the R is equal to 1 circle. From C you move to the point B, center of the Smith chart. That adds the capacitor in series like this. So now the input impedance is equal to Z0. That is, a normalized impedance is equal to 1 or input impedance is equal to Z0. So like that, we have to move twice. One from to reach the R is equal to 1 circle. Another is to reach the center from R circle. R is equal to 1 circle. Like two elements are needed like this to get a impedance matching. If the load point is not on the R is equal to 1 circle and G is equal to 1 circle. This is the one solution what we can have. And the values of this elements we can find as we discussed in the previous topics. So moving on conductance circle in the anti-clockwise direction, in the clockwise direction. This is a clockwise direction. So that we discussed in the previous topic. It adds a shunt capacitor. We can find that value using that discussion. Similarly here, resistance circle in the anti-clockwise direction again adds a capacitor in series. That we can find as we discussed in the previous topics. So like that, we can get a impedance matching using two elements. This form a L shape, that's why it is called as L matching. This is the one possible solution for getting the impedance matching. And as we saw, this is moving from A to C is reaching the R is equal to 1 circle. Another one is also there possible solution, that is solution 2. So instead of moving from year to year to reach the R is equal to 1 circle, we can move from A to C to reach the G is equal to 1 circle. See, like this, from A you move on the resistance circle, this is the resistance circle, to reach the G is equal to 1 circle. So that adds one element. So here moving on resistance circle in the anti-clockwise direction, again it adds capacitor in series, it will be adding, it adds a capacitor in series like this. Next, from G is equal to this point, C point, you move on the G is equal to 1 circle like this. It will bring you to the center of the Smith chart. So you will be getting impedance matching. So move from C to B, that adds the capacitor in shunt like this. So first we will be adding series element from moving A to C, then moving on conductance circle, that is G is equal to 1 circle, you will be getting shunt element, again it is a capacitor. So it is a clockwise direction on a conductance circle. So like that the impedance will be equal to characteristic impedance, it is a matched condition. So this also we can use, this is the second solution. Like two solutions we can have for this impedance. So if like this, if impedance point is not on R is equal to 1 circle or G is equal to 1 circle, there are two elements we have to add to get a impedance matching here, like this. So actually this problem should be solved using actual Smith chart. So this is an example. For example, if we consider this example, load impedance ZA, it is given, it is equal to 100 plus J100 ohm, and this load should be matched with the characteristic impedance 50. So to do this, load ZL, it is given like this. So you have to match this using L matching network at a 1 gigahertz. So first you have to mark this on the Smith chart. To do that, you divide this by normalize this ZA by 50 ohm, that is 2 plus J2 ohm. So mark this normalized impedance, that is ZA equal to 2 plus J2 ohm on the Smith chart as shown in this figure. This is a point here, this is the point. Point A, 2 circle intersection of R is equal to 2 circle and X is equal to 2 circle. This is a point A on the Smith chart. Next, to obtain impedance matching circuit, impedance matching network, what we have to do, from the point A, this is now not on the R is equal to 1 circle or G is equal to 1 circle. As we can observe here, you see this is a circle, R is circle passing through the point A, that is R is equal to 2 circle is passing, and you can see this is G circle, conductance circle passing, its value is equal to 0.5. So 0.5 G circle and this resistance of R is equal to 2 circles are passing through this point. So this point is not on the R is equal to 1 circle or G is equal to 1 circle. So what do I have to do? So from here you should first reach the R is equal to 1 circle like this. Then from there you should reach to the center of the Smith chart. So that is the one solution. So start from here to get an impedance matching network. From the load point, you move from A to C on the conductance circle. This is a conductance circle passing. You can move over resistance circle also. See, this is a resistance circle passing through the point A. But if you move either in the clockwise direction or in the anti-clockwise direction, we may not reach the R is equal to 1 circle like this. This is R is equal to 1 circle. We may not reach R is equal to 1 circle if you move on resistance circle like this. This is a resistance circle. If you move either in the clockwise direction or in the anti-clockwise direction, we do not reach R is equal to 1 circle, this circle. So we should move from here on the conductance circle. This is a conductance circle, and we can move from A in the anti-clockwise direction like this. This is the anti-clockwise direction. Move from A to C on the conductance circle. This is a conductance circle. It will intersect R is equal to 1 circle here. So we have to move on R is equal to G circle, conductance circle. So reach the point C. So moving from A to C adds because we are moving on conductance circle. This is a conductance circle. You are moving on conductance circle in the anti-clockwise direction. That adds shunt inductor. This is a inductor. This shunt element ordered is a inductor. Next, from C, that is now R is equal to one circle. You can move to the center of the Smith chart, to the point B. So from C to B, we move on resistance circle to reach the point B. That is you are moving on the anti-clockwise direction on the resistance circle. It adds a series capacitor. This element will be capacitor. So like that, moving A to C, then C to B, we needed two elements. So like this. So that gives the impedance matching. So for this example, we can do that way. This is one solution. Another solution, you can move from here. From A, you can reach this point also. That is this point. From here, we can move up to this point. That is again R is equal to one circle only. And again from here you can move like this. That becomes a second solution for this same problem. You can have second solution also. That is moving from A over this, like this you move, and it will intersect R is equal to one circle here. You can stop here. So moving from here to here, add one element. That is shunt capacitor. And from here on the resistance circle you can move to point B. That adds another element. That is moving on resistance circle in the clockwise direction from here to here. That adds an inductor in series. Like that, second solution you can have by moving like this and from here to here. That is the second solution. So like we can have impedance matching for any load over the Smith chart using a L matching network. And values you can find using shunt elements as discussed in the previous topics. And we have to use the actual Smith charts to solve the problems.